I thought I'd seen enough ocean for a lifetime by the time the South Atlantic called my name. Most people remember the Falklands as flags and headlines. British ships, Argentine jets, cold water and colder politics. They don't remember the kind of man who profits when two countries decide a rock in the middle of nowhere is worth dying for. We weren't hunting a general down there. We were hunting a salesman. He was an arms smuggler who sold to both sides. British kit that fell off a truck. Eastern hardware that never existed. Crates of rifles that started as serial numbers and ended as bodies in muddy fields. Every time the intel boys traced a shipment, his shadow was there. Someone in London decided it would be cheaper if he stopped breathing. They were polite about it, so they invited me to observe an operation with one of their special units. SAS Team 142. Professionals. No drama, no slogans, just quiet competence. We met in a rolling steel box of a briefing room on a Royal Navy ship, staring at aerial photos of a tiny island off the main chain. A pier, some sheds, one big warehouse. That was his kingdom. We went in at night, low and fast over black water. The island was just a darker shadow on an already dark horizon. You could smell salt, oil, and the faint tang of ship guns spinning up somewhere behind us. He'd hired his own little army. Ex-legionnaires, ex-commandos, mercenaries who saluted the highest bidder. They dug in around that warehouse with trenches, machine guns, and heavy weapons covering every approach. A flare went up, turned the rocks white, and the world exploded into tracer fire. For a while, it was the usual kind of hell. Bad terrain, good shooters on both sides. Everyone trying not to die on someone else's balance sheet. Then the radios started to get crowded. Argentine units shifting, a patrol boat changing course. Maybe aircraft. Our man was selling fuel into both fires, and now both were drifting our way. 142's captain made a call. No speech, no debate. Just a calm request back to the ships. Naval gunfire. They pulled us back into a shallow fold in the ground, and the horizon lit up. You could feel it in your ribs before you heard it. Shells came in high and angry, and that little island turned into a sketch as someone erased with explosives. The warehouse, the gun pits, the vehicles, gone behind walls of fire and flying dirt. When it stopped, we walked in through smoke that tasted like metal. There wasn't much left you could give a name to. Just twisted steel, cratered earth, and splinters of what used to be buildings. We never found a body we could swear was his. What we did find, half buried near the shattered pier, was a prosthetic leg. High-end, custom-made, edges burned. The Brits knew it. He'd been famous for that leg long before he was famous in our files. Officially, it was a successful interdiction of illicit arms. Unofficially, it was one less ghost selling bullets to both sides of the same argument. As we pulled away in the boat, I watched the smoke drift off that rock and thought about all the weapons that had passed through his hands into other people's wars. People like to say guns kill people. They're wrong. Guns don't kill people. People kill people. Men like him make it easier. Men like us get sent in when it's already too late. I'm Frank Wolf Mercer. This is Old Glory Legends.